dead space filler, the entertainment for all of those who aren't being entertained yet. Obviously, we have to get this party started in one way, shape, or form, or else all ones of you who watch this as we're not streaming of the live will be like, man, what's all this dead space? And you'll skip through it all anyway. But, alas, today, let's talk music. Welcome to Chatty Coffee Crew. Of course, we're so chatty that sometimes we get segued, and we have fun with it. We'll start talking about other topics and issues at hand and things of that nature, but the most important thing is that we enjoy our times with, well, mainly ourselves, because no one else is usually here, but whoever else watches this later on, as we beg them to for the ones of views that we do get. That's just how it goes. But, lo and behold, let's talk music. So, we do have a point to, talk about if we do stall out in conversation, and, well, I would call this a stall out in conversation, absolutely. But, the brown gooses have a new radio edit out. That's right. Oh, well, let's give it up. Congratulations, to the brown gooses. That is phenomenal. We love those dudes, man. If there's, one band in particular that we would love to get the restraining order against us dropped from, it's the brown gooses, man. Those guys are something else. But they do have a radio edit out now, man, so you can catch even more of their greatness and such. As they're always constantly playing or touring or iterations, versions, and, pairings of them, because sometimes the flock splits apart and you might see one of the brown gooses somewhere and you'll see two of them somewhere else. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, what's going on? But anyhow, that's just how it goes. Needless to say, the brown goose, they do have a radio edit out now, and congratulations to them. That's fantastic. If there's one thing that we definitely dig, it's, any bands that keep sticking with it and grinding it out, man, and, getting to where they should have been for years and years beforehand. But, lo and behold, yeah, congrats to those dudes, man. We love the brown goose. If you haven't listened to them and you're into some, just laid back rock and roll and things of that nature, man, they're going to be probably right up your alley. But if you're into your gangster rap, and we know you're watching, hi, Mom, obviously, you're going to want to skip that one over. Yep. Hey, yes. Bro us. Yes. What's up? Hello, yes. Welcome to Chatty Coffee Crew. Of course, we're talking about, just kind of let's talk music today. But as always happens, or seems to happen, every time we have a topic, someone, is like, hey, here's a question, and then we feel obligated to answer or talk about that, and we end up not talking about the topic at hand at all, which inevitably doesn't matter, yes, because it's all subjective crap anyway. So, there you go. Anyhow, alas, let's continue talking music then. So, yeah, we had covered Brown Goose, man. If you hadn't checked those dudes out, they got a new radio edit out, man. Super awesome dudes, super rockin' tunes, man. Yep, hello. They'll be right up your alley. But let's talk, any other kind of music and stuff as well. Hello, hi, and hello. Yes, Bonnie, hi, and Messiah, and yep, everyone who's here. We know we don't pronounce stuff correctly, but that's just how it goes as well. Yes, welcome one and all to Chatty Coffee Crew, where we chat about today music and not so much music. Yes, rock music, excellent. Yeah, what's new in the rock sectors? What are people listening to? We know Neutral Snap, they're some rockin' dudes. They got a new album coming out. Who's heard of those guys before? Because those guys are phenomenal. Currently around, yeah, new tunes dropping. There's some good rock and roll there. Yeah, Neutral Snap. Yes, my one's a fan. Yes, thank you. Okay, Neutral Snap, man. Yeah, if you dig those guys, yeah, their new record's coming out, if it's not already out. we're probably behind the times already, more so than we already are. But yeah, phenomenal. Those dudes as well. The tunes they crank out, we've loved them since we heard them from the start. Definitely dig all of the aspects of what they bring to the table, or more importantly, to your earpiece holes, as that's what music inevitably, graces your, ears with. So yes, what else is new on the rock sector? Metallica, does butt rock count? Can we talk about butt rock? Metallica, they're touring again, right? Or is that tour over? They're selling out stadiums. The shows look phenomenal. We're sure it's fantastic and great. Those dudes, of course, still steady grinding after decades and decades. They're probably, gallivanting around the stage in their, crutches and walkers and stuff like that, putting on terrific shows. You'll regret it later, but hey, right on awesome. Yeah. We'll take any subscripifications we can get, because we lose a lot of them often. We don't know why. Oh. We know why, but, most people, they'll forget about us here or there, and it's like, oh, and it just works out in our benefit. Anyhow, let's see, yeah. So, let's see, other rock bands, any other touring groups out now that people are catching. We know the end of this last year, man, we caught the Queers and Black Flag on tour. Of course, we were blessed and lucky enough to play with them. Obviously, not technically, but we did open up for them, technically. So anyone who caught that tour, man, they definitely had some rockin' stuff. Let's see, pop music, huh? Yeah, well, what's new on the pop section and sector? What, Taylor Swift bought all her music back? Yep. Right? That's what we heard. We don't know. We don't follow it all too closely. But from what we understand, she has now reacquired her discography and can commence with making even more money on it. Fantastic. What else in the pop section? Blink-182's back on tour. Yeah, they're, hello, hi. Blink-182, yeah, they're back on tour. That pop band's going around. Yeah, fantastic. Now, we likes us some Blink-182. That good old pop punk. Fantastic. What else? They got, we saw the clip, man. Those dudes are getting pretty old as they're continuing their endeavors and reigniting the tour, man, giving their fans a nice little, trek around the nostalgic, revisitation of their music and, everything like that. And it's awesome that they're doing it again and giving fans a chance to go out and see them. But man, we saw that one video, dude's definitely, he's giving his all, man, losing his voice and such like that as he's going through and whatnot. So, yep. Hi, hello. Yes. But, what else in the realm of music can we chat about today? That sounds good. We're about halfway through on the coffee, so we got a lot of crap we can still spew. Let's see. We talked pop, we talked rock. Let's see. Hey, all right, yeah. Take it easy. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll definitely be doing this in an regular basis, probably some way, shape, or form going forward. But we'll catch you next time, or we won't. You have a great day and life either way. But let's see. Yeah, so as far as music goes, let's see. Yeah, who else is touring or dropping some new tunes and whatnot? Man, yeah, like we said, Neutral Snap earlier there. They're kind of the only ones that are on our radar as far as digging it to when it drops out and comes out. Let's see. Oh, KMK, man, they're getting their shit together. If you want to visit some rock, rap, punk, kind of music and stuff, discography and tunes for a while, Cottonmouth Kings. Man, they finally seem to have restructured themselves in a way that to us, lyrically, sound-wise, everything like that, at least is a close enough revisitation to the greatness of what Cottonmouth Kings was in their heyday, at their tip of the prime of their careers. All right, it's as close to they've been to that as they have been in the last, probably 10 years and whatnot. So, that's fantastic that their stuff's sounding a little better now, going a little better. They got, their album coming out or will be out or soon to be out one way, shape, or form soon enough. So, we're stoked on all that. Let's see. What other music, things of that nature can we chat about or anything before we wrap this up? Got like a third of a cup left. So that's enough time to talk about the, what game, what band, what group, what musical act, any indie artists that are sounding good, man, any underground punk bands people should be aware of, especially in the mainstream so we can have them sell out faster. Let's see. And those dudes that do that Fuck McDonald's song, those guys are great. Yeah, a lot of good bands, man, around the block now currently sitting. So yeah, fantastic, super great. Welcome to Chatty Coffee Crew. We're down to about a fourth of a cup left, so we'll be dip setting soon enough. But been talking some tunes, talking some stuff like that. So I guess we'll call it there. Everyone have a great day. And we will catch you next time, or we won't, on Chatty Coffee Talk.